In tonight's WGN Investigates, cracking down on underground parties and home shares. Over the last year, the city saw a connection between the two and stepped in with changes.
But none of that seemed to matter on one Chicago block. Investigative reporter Lourdes Duarte takes you to Rice Street on the city's west side.
By the time neighbors called WGN, they had had enough. They called police, they called the city, but nothing was happening. They say parties were getting out of hand, even with restrictions from a pandemic. By day, it's your typical Chicago block. But the nicely manicured lawns and the sign welcoming you to the west side tell you nothing about what neighbors say happens once night falls.
And it'd be loud, be in the street, drinking.
All I see is a lot of young people.
Joe has been living on this block for 5 years. The last year, though, stands out.
Parties, just a lot of parties.
He'll tell you he's lucky he can't hear that well because he sleeps through the parties he says are happening at the home right next door to him.
They throw a lot of parties now. Many parties.
Many parties, you say, many parties. What's many parties? Is that every weekend? Is that?
Oh, they ain't got hot yet. Mostly like when it get hot, every night.
Every night?
Every night.
This grainy video gives you a glimpse of people streaming in and out and the cops driving by hoping to put an end to it. During the first 2 months of 2021, look at the list. 25 calls about the home came into 911. The city's Business Affairs and Consumer Protection has another list. That agency received an added 11 complaints in just a few months. And on December 31st of 2020, there was a fatal shooting just feet from the front door of that home on Rice.
The shooting, the parties, and the noise, the littering, it was a bunch of it, and the neighbors was just complaining about it.
Block Club President Ali Lee blamed it on home share guests. Now, remember, the city cracked down on parties hosted at home share rentals during the pandemic, even banned one-night stays as a way to make it more difficult for people to host a party. But pull one string and unravel another problem.
What we're finding, and I think you know, Lourdes, is that there's a lot of illegal activity that pose themselves as individuals holding a shared housing registration, and they really are not.
Airbnb.
And that's what the city believes may have been happening in this case. We tried to ask, but didn't get the warmest welcome.
Man, don't turn that down on me, man. I'm gonna throw some at your don't record me, man.
We stopped recording, but found the Facebook page that walks you through the short-term rental.
Thanksgiving is still available for anybody that want to book. And we got a decorator. That's an extra cost, though.
Posts to book the home are up on social media, and neighbors were told repeatedly by the owner that the home is, in fact, a registered Airbnb.
Yes, sir. Everything working.
And you believe that he's in compliance?
Yes. I've spoken with the alderman that verified it also.
Alderman Taliaferro didn't want to talk to us on camera, but he did tell me that it was a registered Airbnb. He was wrong.
We are investigating this matter. It is not a registered unit.
It took some time to figure out what was going on here, but the homeowner has now been issued a deceptive practice citation for causing confusion, misunderstanding, and false affiliation. The fine could be as much as $10,000.
I have a cleaning service, I have a transportation service. I don't know why people picking this Airbnb out.
And the story isn't over yet. We did eventually find the homeowner. He didn't want his face on camera, but agreed to talk.
So I get calls from neighbors saying that there are parties there practically every weekend. What do you say to that?
I said that's not true.
Have the people who have rented out the Airbnb had parties there, used it as a party house?
No, it was what they was having, just a gathering, a little dinner, yeah, dinner, ladies' night, it was a dinner.
Whether people are intending to have events or parties at shared housing, that's never been allowed, and now there's even more restrictions and tools in the toolbox to address these issues.
And cases like this are not unique. In fact, by next week, the city will be taking another step to ease the home share headaches, requiring registration with the city first before going to Airbnb or any platform.
Just like every license in the city, we said, well, no, the city should hold the registration data like we do all licensees in Chicago.
For the case on Rice, having the city hold licensing data could have sped up enforcement action, giving neighbors a break much sooner.
All right, y'all have a nice day.
And so far, BACP has issued 82 citations for illegal home shares. They expect the new ordinance, which again goes into effect next week, will help them crack down even more. As far as parties, a reminder, they are never allowed at these short-term rentals. And if a party becomes a business, meaning the homeowners are making money off it without a license, you are looking at fines as well. They're urging people to report that to 311. The more complaints they have, the easier it becomes to issue citations and fines. I'm Lourdes Duarte, WGN Investigates.